Welcome to the noon broadcast of The Newsboy. Today on the 27th of July, 1914, we enter our broadcast talking about the boring discussions of the world. Over in Europe, there's quite a bit of tension between the nations. Let's go over it now.
Breaking news. After going on a parade, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary, heir to the throne, was assassinated by Bosnian Serb nationalists from the Black Hand. This action may lead to another European war, as Austria has sent the July ultimatum to Serbia, one which Serbia disagrees with. Serbia is threatening war with Austria, Germany threatens Russia, and France threatens Germany. Let us hope that this does not spark another war. Over to you, Tree. Tell them how it happened.
Continuing on our story, the parade was scheduled by Archduke Franz Ferdinand. After going on a parade to celebrate the Serbian victory of the Battle of the Kosovo field, several assassins attempted to killing him and failed, harming numerous citizens in the process. Going to visit them, another assassin ambushed Ferdinand, killing Franz Ferdinand and his wife.
Back to me. Tsar Nicholas II, the unpopular Tsar of Russia, has taken it to defend Europe, mobilizing its army on the Austrian and German borders. In addition, Russia called upon their ally France to deal with the German and Austrian threat of Europe. That's all for tonight, folks. Back to our usual broadcast.
Breaking news. What we have all feared, war has started in Europe. The two major sides, the Entente and the Central Powers, are now locked in war. The nickname Great War has begun when Austria sent forces into Serbia, causing the alliances to begin war. We hope the war will be over by 1915. More in the story, the current powers are France, Serbia, Montenegro, and Russia at war with Germany, Italy, and Austria-Hungary.
Just 1 week into the Great War, and Germany is fighting on two fronts. On the Western Front, Germany is trying to push through Belgium to get to France. England and France are working to stop Germany's advance before it's too late. On the Eastern Front, Russia is pushing into the German Empire through Poland and East Prussia. Both advances appear to be stalled. All sides are digging. Let's hope this is all over soon.
Europe has been shifting to a war-based economy. Everyone is being asked to save money and resources to help war costs. People are being asked to ration their bread so that extra can go to soldiers fighting in the trenches along the fronts.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. That pesky German U-boat that has been sinking all of our merchant ships carrying aid to Britain has just torpedoed the INS Lusitania. 128 Americans are killed in the attack. Nobody knows yet how many have survived the horrible attack. President Woodrow Wilson is talking to Congress right now to seek funding for war against Germany.
This just in. The president has signed this declaration of war against Germany. Even worse, the U.S. has learned that Germany plotted to invade the United States. The U.S. has already seized many German ships in our own ports, and we are now preparing for war. We are finally coming over to help the Europeans. Following the declaration, President Woodrow Wilson released a statement regarding the declaration.
We shall fight for the things which have always carried nearest our hearts, for democracy, for the right of those who submit to authority to have a voice in their own governments, for the rights and liberties of small nations, for a universal dominion of right by such a concert of free peoples as shall bring peace and safety to all nations and make the world itself at last free.
close tonight's broadcast with some nice patriotic music.
Over there, send the word over there, that the Yanks are coming, the drums rum-tumming everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer, send the word to beware. We'll be over, we're coming over, and we won't come back till it's over there.
Welcome back to tonight's broadcast. Because of the troops arriving from the United States, we were able to push the Germans back out of France. Our boys are sure brave over there, risking their life and limb out in the trenches. Life is bad out there, which is why, to give you the full story, we have to send a reporter into the trenches. Oh, to you, Tree.
We have a special guest joining us today. It's Sergeant Johnson. Good evening, Sergeant Johnson. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, I am thankful to be here.
So, were you drafted or did you enlist in the Army?
I enlisted into the Army.
Why did you?
I enlisted into the Army because of all those posters saying to join the Army. I just felt like I had to do it, and it was for the safety of my family.
What was your job in the Army?
I usually fought in the trenches.
Where were you normally stationed at?
I was usually at France.
What was it like in the trenches?
It was pretty scary sometimes. You had to get out of the trenches for a few seconds to shoot down some enemies and try to flank the enemy's trenches. And they even had chemical weapons.
Did you make any friends?
Well, yes. I did make a relationship with Sergeant Smith.
Were you injured?
Yes, the reason why I'm not in the Army right now is because I got shot in the arm, so I can't use it to hold any weapons. In fact, my ambulance driver was a nice lad named Walt Disney.
Welcome home, and thank you for your service.
Thank you, Tree. And back to our story. In Belgium, France, and Germany, things are looking bad. Many buildings and cities in Belgium are reduced to rubble. The fields of France and Flanders have transformed into muddy battles between trenches, and almost 35 million people have died. Let's hope this horror ends soon.
Welcome back once more. The war has been so hard on Russia that it is entering a revolution. The people are now fighting the monarchy. This is just one of the many scars the World War placed on Europe. Because of the revolution, Russia is bowing out of the war.
Breaking news! Because of the pressure placed on Germany, Kaiser Wilhelm II and of Seven have abdicated the throne of Germany. Germany is now weak, and it seems like the war is finally being finished. We enter the story in more detail soon.
Kaiser Wilhelm II, who many consider to be mentally unstable, has ruled Germany for 30 years. Germany has now surrendered, and we are entering a time of peace. Our boys can come back home. Imperial Germany has now ended, and Germany is now just a republic.
The Treaty of Versailles was made. Germany was not allowed to participate in it, yet all Entente countries involved were. The conference followed the surrender of the Central Powers, and we are waiting to see what restrictions are placed on Austria, Germany, and the Ottoman Empire.
The war is over and the treaty has been published. Inside it, Bulgaria, Austria, and the Ottoman Empire were all dismantled into smaller countries. Germany loses a large portion of its land and has to have a small military. Most of the German army has been removed and the German economy has been left in ruins. A new republic in charge of Germany has replaced the old monarchy.
The treaty has been published, the war has been stopped, and the Allies won the war. A peace conference was made to prevent future wars, which will hopefully work.